I found
Yay!
it.
Dogs.
It was with another email account. Though apparently I do have a Twitch character named like Phala, who I didn't even know existed, so I felt kind of bad.
Hello, Internet.
Hello.
Hi.
We're back.
Howdy.
Look who's back.
Back again.
Back
Again,
again.
guys?
It's been a month.
Tell a friend.
Wow.
All right.
All
Let's
right,
jump right
and
into
we're
it.
done. See ya.
Now I have to get
All
my
right.
dice.
Oh, I should have gotten my dice too. I can do it
Here,
quicker.
I'll actually
Shit.
bring you these dice because I have. Well,
I got
where
some.
did
I got
Oh
some.
no, actually, you
Yasi
have the
is
one.
still a level 6 tavern keep abuser. I should probably
What?
change. Karen?
Cause you were
Oh, come
Karening it up.
on.
Level 6 Karen.
I was.
All right, come get these dice and listen while I give the recap.
This is
Okay,
what
you
I
guys
was.
have, after venturing down into and still remaining in the Underdark, visiting the city of Dweller's Den, collecting evidence, which will hopefully help incriminate the lords above that are trying to rebel against the king and to disrupt the plot of those who are trying to overthrow the city of Dweller's Den in a concerted effort. You have received documents and other items of which you have finally gone through and now realized you need to get them into the right hands on the surface. You fled the city of Dweller's Den after stealing those important documents and other items. Uh, some of you were captured. You rescued the captured party members and then went outside of the city and ran for it. You crossed the open plains around the city of Dweller's Den and made it to the beginning of the screw or the spiral, that the road that runs up out of the Underdark all the way up to the base of Valorsfall Castle. There is an establishment or called the Coin. It's one of many in a network. There is an outpost of the Coin at the bottom of the and beginning of the screw for you guys. Unfortunately, there were some Dwagar there that seemed to be expecting you or unhappy to see that you had arrived, and you ran into what appeared to be scouts or other party members on the edge. You engaged with 4 of them in a small farm field behind, as the AI notes, chest high walls.
The chest high
Yeah, I
wall.
think it's safe to say that you obliterated these 4 members, though in doing so, a large thunder crack was let off at one point, which may or may not have repercussions for those of you going forward, whether there were some additional troops in the area or not. You are standing in a field. One of you, Wudao, you are on the roadway because you ran after and ran down one of the fleeing Dwagar. And there are the bodies of 4 of them around you. What would you like to do?
I would like to inspect their body.
Zach,
See if we can figure out.
you're not coming through. You're muted.
Can we
I
search
was
their
looking to
bodies
see if
for?
anybody else was coming. So kind of like, because I was the furthest ahead, so I'm checking
Give
where
me a
that
perception
direction
check.
that person was running to see if there's anybody he was attempting to reach. Perception, we say. Let's see. That's a natural one.
The only thing that you can see is the same thing that you spotted as you were coming towards the coin in the beginning of the road, when you were many, many, many miles or a good distance away, which is a large dust cloud is kind of swirling around that. Perhaps there's a shape in there, maybe a large one, but beyond that, you can't see any particular uh, individuals coming out of it towards you or not. The dust, as you notice it, you realize that there's kind of waves of it kind of passing by you. It's not enough to impede your vision this far away, but you can feel this kind of like graininess, almost like a sand being blown against you as you're standing out in the roadway.
Okay.
Can I search? Did we get an impression of one of them maybe being the leader of the group
No.
from? No. Okay, well, the one closest to me, can I search his body to see if there's any indication of who may have sent him to get us, and
Make an
or
investigation check.
any fancy loot, obviously.
Well, in that case, while I wait for the rest of them to catch up, I'm just gonna like kind of sit down in my usual kind of pose, and I'm going to use wholeness of body to heal myself my missing hit points.
All right, go ahead and mark that off.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 14.
With the 14, you take some time and you rifle through. There's 3 of the corpses that are kind of close by, so it's enough that you can quickly get through them. You recognize right away that these appear to be military of some kind, as they seem to have standard issue weapons.
Oh, good.
Looks like a short sword, and one of them has a small war pick. The thing about the short sword that catches your attention with a 14 is as you pull it out and you roll it over in your hands, you notice on the pommel of that is the same symbol for the city of Valorsfall. You notice that this, yeah, the city where you began, the one that you came through, the one whose lord you know now, Lord Hollis, is committed in the treason. You also have found a crate of weapons in the kobolds' hands in the mines on the way down, and you've gotten enough documentation now that reflects that Hollis has been sending weapons to factions down below. So you appear to be holding one of those steel forged swords. Nothing magical about it, but it is a short sword. All 3 of them have poorly made short bows, but are bows nonetheless. No significant armor, which is a little bit unusual for Dwagar. No rations of any kind, which catches your mind as well. And a couple of odd coins around. If you want to, you can add the equivalent of about 7 silver between the 3 of them.
We got the
so
expendable
now,
ones thrown at us. They're just gonna keep coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so like based on the stuff they have, these were not like very well equipped, high quality people. They were just like.
Why don't you make an intelligence check as you start to? Why don't you as well, Ratscratch, since you kind of started conversing about that?
Yeah, sure.
18.
Dice.
And while they're doing that, you can
Yeah.
hear me, correct?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. My mic is now working.
Yeah.
When you said chest high walls, I said like a shotgun wall slide in Gears of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That
is correct.
Was right there.
Yeah.
I got a 2 on
Okay.
my intelligence.
Ratscratch, you are distracted by the shiny objects. The other thing that strikes you, Yasi, as you have this conversation, is that this reminds you of things that you saw when you were in the woods, of packs of animals that ran light or were very alert. These don't seem malnourished or unprepared. In fact, they seem like they were quite capable at moving speedy.
Highwaymen.
So they're kind of okay, like little scouty people. And can we gather from the fact that they don't have supplies and stuff and that they're fast that maybe we're close to a way to exit? Because it seems like they came from the surface,
No.
right?
They're just a scouting party and or out as an early warning for whatever party is coming up ahead.
And just to be extra clear, they are dark dwarves. They are Dwagars. They are from the Underdark. They just one of them happens to have a sword from the surface.
Oh, okay. So they're not necessarily. Oh, right, because he, I guess, was sending materials down here anyway. So.
But
there you go.
More importantly, what shiny things do I see?
The silver coins, of course, catch your eye because you're just obsessed with those.
Well, I'll take those.
The other thing that is exciting is that short sword itself, because it's basically unused. It's very rare to see a unused weapon or very lightly used weapon, so it's nice.
Yeah. Not my.
If you take them, add those to your inventory.
Not my loaf of bread, but the silver coins I'm gonna take.
Okay. Oh, I took. If you don't mind, Ryan, I did take 3. I added 3 of the silver coins to my inventory.
I caw
you have the remaining
disapprovingly at you,
4.
but yeah, I'll take
No,
the
there
4.
were 7 in total, so I'll give you 4.
4 silver coins.
I'll
Are
take
these
the daggers.
are these actual like silver valuable coins, or are these like unidentified silver coins? Okay.
Straight
Just
from the
4
pouch,
silver.
standard coins. Yeah. Are they magical 4 silver pieces? They are not.
Are these daggers like +1 or anything, or are they just like basic daggers?
Your look reveals nothing that indicates they would be magical in nature, though it's hard for you to tell.
Okay, but there were 2 of them?
So there are 2 war picks, 1 short sword.
Oh, okay. And which one looks? I'm not gonna take all of these things, but the short sword seems like it was like the newest one.
Yeah,
Nice.
which I think
Thank you.
Ratscratch grabbed.
Oh, did you grab it, or did you say you weren't interested in it?
The sword?
Scratch. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not my.
Yeah, I think you said it wasn't his cup of tea, so I'm gonna take it.
I said it wasn't my loaf of bread.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not your baguette.
It wasn't your
Well,
baguette.
Well, it's not my
Your
baguette.
loaf
Yeah.
baguette.
It's not my loaf of bread.
I was trying to figure out what power source you were hand cranking there, Josh, before I figured out it was your window. Oh, you're muted.
But I am gonna keep it, Matthew.
I opened a window over here by my computer tower, and the cats are like looking like they wanted to get up there. So it's like no.
Were they
So I
starting?
opened
Were
that
they
one.
starting to chirp?
So, yeah, I didn't want
What did
them
you-
like jumping up there on it.
What did you roll for, Norelli?
I just added this. I was thinking I added the short sword because it wasn't
Okay,
Ratscratch's
perfect.
baguette, and so.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
You
why
actually
I
have
thought-
a piece of his baguette as well that you took last time.
Yeah.
Apparently, we fought for the baguette.
Well,
so
you ate it,
why was so
and
weird.
it was
Did I eat
delicious,
it?
right?
Oh, maybe I liked it. I can't remember
Mhm,
anymore.
yeah,
But
no, you said it was quite possibly the most delicious
cool.
baguette you've ever had.
I don't know.
Dalaran
Yeah,
has made his way back over to the party with the soul siphon in tow.
Oh,
now.
he came back. Oh, I did yell to him.
Oh, I couldn't notice that he
everything was
just started
okay.
running away.
I'm glad he came back. So we have reason to believe there are going to be more of them ahead of us, right?
Yes. There was a giant dust cloud that is
yeah, that's
still
right.
out in the distance.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the group like maybe I can cast pass without shadows, and we should try to like bypass this group ahead of us.
We should get the fuck out of here.
Sure. Do we have any ability to find the path?
Yeah, so the path. Well,
No.
define path before I answer that question.
I was more referring to the spell "Find the Path."
Does anybody have that spell?
Hey, but Calla knows
Or the reason why I asked
to
the
go.
question. I have the
kind of in
natural
character,
traveler,
kind of out of character.
the natural explorer.
Yeah, so
You know the way out, I think, right? With Natural Explorer?
Yeah, difficult terrain doesn't slow me. Group can't get lost except by magical means.
Yep.
I can remain alert to danger even when foraging, navigating, or tracking.
As I recall, the way out is we have to go around this town or kind of get through this next town to be able to get to the other side where we can take 2 forks. We can go up the spiral of the city, or we can take that back way that we had that comes out midway through, as I recall.
You're very close. Let me give you I'll paint the mental picture for all of you again. So remember that if you were doing a very high level view, Dweller's Den would be in the middle of a large radius circle with farmlands and flatlands extending out on either side, with the river that is produced by the water falling down through the area. So there's this kind of like constant waterfall down the middle of this large cavern, spreads out across a flat plain. The road that you are on runs outward from Dweller's Den all the way to the wall. At that wall is kind of the ramp that starts going up, and that forms that road. Where that road hits the bottom of the ramp, there's kind of a dug into the mountain establishment that has the symbol of the coin above it. So if you could picture like massive stone slabs forming a gate entryway into a heavily barricaded, inset, kind of Roman looking with large pillars coming down, single building that's right there. You know that there are other establishments of the coin that are linked, because that's how people in the Underdark get their goods from place 1 to place 2, is they use this coin as sort of a banking network rather than carrying it through the very dangerous Underdark itself. And you can access these your kind of vault or what you have there, by presenting actual coins with passphrases to the people inside, and then they let you have whatever item you stored with them.
And we have reason
So
to believe,
it's
right,
not a
Matthew?
city, it's just a small little outpost. Think of it like, imagine the Wild West and a little tiny one structure bank by itself out there. That's kind of what these things are.
And the last coin we went to had like that little elevator that went straight to the surface, right? So it's not necessarily in
That's
every
the
coin.
same one you're looking at right now.
It's the same one that I saw the elevator in?
It's the same one you went into. Yep, you guys have walked back to that one. And it's not an
Oh.
elevator, it was a
like a teleporter.
teleportation circle. Yep.
Well, I will let the group know, like, hey, listen, like, I know we can't just break in, but when I was here last time,
You
there's
just
a
broke in?
teleportation circle. I did, yes, but you know,
So
I'm
she died,
just little
remember?
me versus all of us. But there's a teleportation circle in these that actually takes you straight up to the surface. So if we can find a way to infiltrate,
We had a long conversation about this in a previous game. We
my
ended up
memory
not
is
believing
bad.
you. And that's still the way I think I feel about this,
Oh,
as
do
you bring
people
it up
not believe
again.
me?
Is that you keep
Oh,
bringing up these
crap.
tall tales.
Oh shoot, I didn't realize people didn't
I believe you
me.
even
Can y'all
tried to
insight
persuade
check
us.
me?
Did you
and
die and
failed
go to
miserably.
heaven via a transporter? Like
So
that's
I still get stick in my stance that I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me guess,
That's
you
almost
turned into a bird. Did you?
I actually did.
Is
I
the
think I
bird
turned
in the
into like
room
an.
with
I think
us
I
right
turned into
now?
an owl.
well, you're
sorry.
you
I
know,
have to just have a really
yes.
good memory. So it's just like
And I
we're
was like,
going in
well,
circles
darn.
now.
I'm like, are you guys sure you don't want to check and see? 'Cause
So
it
you're
would make
telling
our lives
me
a lot
that
easier.
so what you're saying is there's a teleporter in there.
Yes, and it makes sense, right? Because it's a shop, and that's how they transport their goods. So it would make sense.
Are we
they want a
right
quick
outside of
way.
it?
Yeah.
So what you did is you broke off the main road because you didn't want to walk right into the coin when you saw this kind of big dust cloud where you knew it was. So you kind of cut across the fields at an angle. So, and that's where you ran into these Dwagar. They kind of caught you unaware in the field. I'd say you're, let's see, probably 800 to 1,000 feet away from it. All you can see in that direction is that kind of sand or dirt cloud. And there's kind of a swirl hitting you a little bit, as I described for Wudao. Kind of like a very fine, almost sand-like material is kind of lightly hitting your faces
How
at this
close?
distance.
How close can we get before you think we've aroused suspicion?
You know,
we
that's
did
a good
just
question.
let off a thunderclap.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Pretty sure that's over.
Okay.
Details.
Thunderclap gives
no
about
one heard
300
that.
feet.
Yeah.
No one heard it.
No one heard it? Okay. Who wants to go? Who wants to?
Ratscratch is the best character.
Who wants?
Okay.
Who wants to
Also,
go with
no
me
hint of
into
cinnamon,
this?
correct?
No, yeah.
Wait, do one of us
Dust
have a
cloud, no hint
coin
of cinnamon.
or something?
No,
Like
we're gonna sneak in.
that's
Sneak?
fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
Can we just go around it?
Yeah. Calla,
Can't
you,
we just go
So-
around
you,
the
me,
town?
Calla, let's go.
As a refresher, what you were going to do is like the ramp goes up. You were going to climb instead of going to the base of the ramp as a way to bypass that. So that was your original plan when you were ambushed by the Dwagar.
Yes.
But now we're focused primarily on getting into the coin.
I just don't want to have to fight the coin and the other Duragar that are also trying to kill us.
Yeah, no, I get
Rather
that.
not have to piss off two group parties when we could just avoid all of it.
Wait, don't we have a letter that we got from someone who said to like meet us at the coin or to give it to a trader at the coin?
Do you have a letter like that?
I do. Hold on. I do. I got it from the bar key, like the bar. Let me just see.
You did.
We
That
could
was your
use it as a
boyfriend that
pretense.
tried to murder you later.
No, it
That's
was
who
someone
killed her.
else.
Yeah.
No, it was another one.
Oh.
He gave me there were two dudes who were like at the bar. There was a guy at the bar, but then there were a couple dudes who were sitting at like a thing, and one of them gave us a
The
letter.
gnome delivery guy.
Yes, and the letter said, like, deliver this to someone, and it was a merchant specifically.
Yep.
And that's kind of, I think, what prompted me to go to the. Hold on, I can't remember. It was so long ago.
To save you a little bit of time, that merchant that he
Save me
told you
that
to
time.
speak with was in Dweller's Den.
So we're here on official business.
That's what I'm saying. If we have the letter and it's a coin, then we can
Wait,
distract them
just to
about
make
it.
sure that you're hearing me, the merchant you were told to speak with was in Dweller's Den.
But we could pretend that we're looking
Behind
for him
us.
for the
Back
coin
that
and
way.
confuse
Back
them.
in the town, the other direction.
You could
Oh,
certainly try.
Lind the traitor and Yuri sent me, and those are some names. So we could create a scene while Calla and Ratscratch sneak in. I can be a Karen.
Do what?
I can bring out my best Karen at the coin and be like, well, Yuri said da, 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 da.
Can I just climb side of a mountain and continue up the spiral? Is that an option?
That is a thing you can try, definitely.
Uh,
It's less exciting.
we're trying to get to the surface, right? I mean, like we're
Yes,
getting the fuck
that
out
is
of
what
here.
we're
We're
currently.
not,
We
okay.
have the evidence now. We know that there's some sort of attack happening. Obviously, the weapons have now been distributed out well amongst the dwellers of the den.
And what are our methods of egress? We have the coin and its supposed magical teleportation ability. We have the way we came.
Yes.
Matthew,
we have the orc path that was the safe, untaken path by 99% of the people. That gets us up, I think, what, 3/4 of the way?
Yeah.
Up to halfway, 3/4. I couldn't remember exactly off the top of my head up the spiral, but it puts us out above the. There is a lift.
Yeah.
That takes us.
Those
from
fuckwads
the top
took a
midway
whole
up,
bunch of my
and
money.
We bypassed that by taking the orc path.
Yeah. Those shits took all of my gold.
Yes, the part where your gold got stolen.
Yeah, I am.
Very randomly got stolen.
Would like some retribution there. I think I would enjoy it. So.
I just watch Ratscratch go off into like the Vietnam stare.
Yeah.
Like I talk about the lift.
Yeah.
So I also saw Sir Bradford.
No, I'm not.
I saw a Sir Bradford take the teleporter from the coin to the surface. So I feel like we have some amount of like knowledge that could.
I'm gonna point at that at the direction of that city. Is that the city where the township that the coin place was at that you went into and got to the teleporter, or was that a different coin?
It's Matthew, the coin that's right here, right?
That is the same one. If you point in front of
the
you.
same one. Okay,
it's
good.
this one, and we know Sir Bradford took it, so we could go in and be like, "Oh, we're looking for so and so," and make a scene, and then we can also be like, to show that, like, make it seem like we know what we're talking about. We could be like, "Listen, our homie Sir Bradford, he said there's a portal here that he's taken. Like, we know, blah blah blah," and just like whatever it might be to kind of distract them while.
And you remember how to get to the teleporter?
I think in-game me would remember because it's been like a day. I remember it's the back hall. Even outside, remember there's like a hallway that's in the back.
It's been like 4 or 5 days, but sure, yeah.
I think I remember.
For what it's worth, you just accurately described how to get there, so
I was like, I think I even remember IRL, which is like there's a hallway in the back and there are a bunch of doors, and in one of the doors is the teleporter.
That is correct.
But to what end? Like, we would all have to go in there, right? I mean, we'd all have to if there's no like, unless we split the party, which is I mean like not a thing that is frowned upon at all. I mean, we could totally do it.
I mean, I wonder if we could get like 2 people back there, and then the rest of us could also try to convince them.
How does the rest of the group get back there?
Well, and not here nor there, but I don't think we have anybody that can utilize the teleportation circle because none of us can cast teleportation.
Was it sigils, Matthew? I saw someone take it. What do I remember them doing to take it?
For what it's worth, you took it.
I took it, guys.
I thought she watched somebody go through it and then ran
both.
behind them.
I followed him.
Basically,
and then I came back. So do I know how to use it? Because I don't think you had to cast teleportation to activate it. if I recall correctly.
You didn't, and you were teleported. That is what you saw and remember.
Did I do anything to make it activate, or did I just stand in it?
You ran after somebody who had just activated it. And you briefly were in this castle of Valorsfall.
You got caught in the, warp beam. And
Well,
I'll let you make a history check right now if you want.
yeah, because what I was gonna say is, if you guys can get behind there, y'all can pretend you guys just took the teleporter and were like, oh, there you guys are. Come on, we need to go back up there, and so maybe that would work. But let me do a history check.
I mean,
You said history check, Matthew?
I'd rather just climb the wall and continue our way up.
Well, that's fine too. On history, I rolled a 19. If we go up the wall, are we going to risk running into all these scouts that are looking for us?
You are more likely to run into the group from what you've seen by going to the coin than you are by going up the road.
Okay, well then
because
go
you
up
were
the road.
intentionally trying to avoid that area for
Let's
that.
get the fuck away from the coin.
With a
also want to
19?
just point at the
Fun.
giant dust cloud, which means there's many people there. Many, many more than what should be
One
there
really
because
big
there's
person.
normally not a
And
giant
they're
dust cloud
having
there.
a party.
And the only
Let's
reason
go.
why there's a giant dust cloud there is because there's probably an army marching its way up.
It's a rave. Don't you hear
Why
it?
don't Yasi, Kaydren, and Ratscratch make an Arcana check?
Okay. I'm just gonna use
Yasi, with that roll, you remember that there was a staff that was used to trigger the teleportation.
Oh, a staff.
8.
10.
Oh my god, I rolled a nat 1, which gave me a 6. So much for my +5 modifier.
All three of you feel like a crackle of magic in the air, but that's about all you can figure out.
Can I look at Thalarin? Is he casting spells?
Thalarin is not casting spells, as he remembers he's next to the Soul Siphon.
Is the Soul Siphon doing something weird?
The Soul Siphon does look slightly bright, which is a little bit unusual. You've noticed that it sometimes does that when it's near magic.
I need to roll a wisdom
Calla,
check just to make sure that my character knows. Sorry, you continue.
Calla, your skin crawls a little bit.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Calla, are you okay? You look.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, okay.
Would my character
Alright.
know what seeming is?
Ooh.
Yes, you've probably run into it in the form of like bards in tavern doing tricks sort of thing. It would be rare because you'd rather run into like minor illusions and cheaper tricks than that. But you've been around enough and adventured enough that you might have seen higher level or heard of, at least by those same bards, the seeming spell.
I'm just trying to figure out if that indeed is something that I would be like. I probably don't know what that is.
I mean, like, okay. I'm not picking up what you're putting down yet, so nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Are you telling me that?
Metagaming.
No, I just don't know. Well, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you that I am intentionally making it so that you can't pick up what is being put down because you have not deciphered it.
I haven't picked up what's being put down. I'm
It's
oblivious.
very entertaining for me to see what is about to happen.
I know what's going on, and I know what I can do to know more, but Ratscratch doesn't fucking know. Hey, Calla, you got any more of that drink? Let's go out of here. I don't know. That's all I want to do. Let's get fucking
we
moving.
Continue to move, seeing as there were scouts in the area. We just let off a frickin' 300-foot nuke, and we should probably continue to move now.
I start skipping forward.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
I mean, we could do our passive
Nice.
trace right now to go through the fields. I thought you had already cast it, if I wasn't mistaken from last time. Just because we were trying to avoid these guys, so I'm pretty sure that concentration would still be up even, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's still up for you. You've got probably another little bit left on it.
Pass without trace?
Yeah, you cast it before we even got in that fight.
or catch us. I feel like we were so sneaky.
You are very sneaky, but there were some very bad rolls as you were crossing at that
Okay.
point, and you
Well,
kind of
yeah, I
bounced into
mean,
each other.
it lasts an hour.
All right,
So
let's get the
depending
fuck
on
out of
how.
here.
And I'm pretty sure you
Let's
didn't
go.
roll any concentration check spells, as I recall. So
I need to know who is leading the group, and I need a stealth check from everybody if you're going to try and move stealthily.
Okay. All right. So passive trace
I
gives
can
everyone.
lead if we need it.
Be happy to lead as well since I know
Aren't you leading the way anyway,
directions.
Sarah?
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can lead if you want, Calla.
Just taking
Not that you can see me, so really you're leading because no one else can see me.
I mean, I just watched and see where the wheat was moving. We just follow that.
Perfect.
Add 10s to your score, and I'll just be in the middle so that my radius is on everyone.
Okay. Calla, you need to make a survival check and a perception check, please.
Could I assist for the survival check?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. You can make
With
them with
23
advantage.
on my survival check.
You can roll it again and take the higher score.
Okay,
My
but there's only
survival
one
is
higher.
exceedingly high.
Fair enough.
Perception 23, stealth 20, or stealth 18, survival 23.
18, was it 8 plus 10 or was it actually 28? 8 plus 10. Got it. What else do we get for stealth out there, team?
28.
Oh, I got it. 27.
I'm debating on.
Because I'm not a stealthy person,
I'll do it.
I have to roll a disadvantage.
19.
I got a natural 20
And
a 7.
That's 17.
17?
Not bad. 17, yeah.
You know,
Oh, plus 10. So
Yeah.
it'd be 17 if we still have pass without trace.
you do, which is really what turned your rolls from pretty garbage as a group to not so bad.
Oh, that 19 turned into a 29 because of the.
Oh, okay. Then that was actually quite good at that point. Okay. You're able to pick your way through the fields pretty well. You had a pretty good sign, and you're aided greatly by the fact that the thing you're going to is massively tall in front of you and fairly close. So you're making your way across. One thing with the perception roll that you got is you spot another one of those scouts about a field and a half away. You maybe wouldn't have spotted him otherwise, but what you do see is that he's kind of slumped over the wall, and there appears to be some sort of chunk of him missing with some sort of like magical energy cackling around him.
I turn to describe this to my fellows behind me.
Which, once pointed out, the rest of you can see pretty easily as well.
That's gross, huh?
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Even more suspicious than our houses. Like
whatever that was comes back.
It's a good point.
Should we go look at it?
I mean, how about we continue and see what's going on per the town?
It's a little towards so you're walking towards the cliff fight. You'd have to turn a little bit towards the coin if you wanted to go investigate.
I'm not looking at investigating. I just want to get between the wall and the town, because
I'm interested.
You want to go check it out?
Yeah, but I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
All right.
Shall we wait for Ratscratch to look at it?
No, keep on going. I know where you're going.
Ratscratch, roll a D100 for me, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Fuckity fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it.
You fool! You fool!
You forgot.
Oh, my God. I'm going to put a big post-it note in the center of my monitor. Like,
don't cast spells.
Don't do that thing.
You fool! Can you put you fool on there? Whatever.
Yes. Whatever
message you write at the end.
You've done
70.
Now see what you've wrought.
It possibly happened.
But
Does he grow twice the size?
Randomly teleports the group to the surface.
Yay! No, I meant to do that.
I swear to you, this is exactly what it says word for word. 70. invisible for 6 seconds.
Oh,
The
good.
caster becomes invisible for 1d6 seconds.
Nice.
So your invisibility spell surged to 6 extra seconds. Of
Is it-
One
does
invisibility.
extra
anything else happen
second of
because that
invisibility.
combination?
Yay.
Nope, that's it. You're just
Alright.
you're doubly invisible.
So I've
For
not
that
learned
1
my
second.
lesson at all. Like, at all. Just, like,
No
Zero
repercussions
lessons learned.
zero
whatsoever.
repercussions.
Take the post-it note
Excellent.
off the screen.
That doesn't happen anymore. Cool. And I'm gonna go stealthily, invisibly stealthily, inch towards this guy missing a chunk.
Yeah, go ahead and give me another stealth check at advantage now that you're invisible.
Yeah, sure. 22.
With pass without a trace.
Without pass without a trace, because
Oh,
he
without,
is
oh, because
now.
we moved on.
22.
Yeah, he's 22's pretty darn good. Yeah, you get over there. As you approach and you can see closer, you notice that there is definitely an arm and a large portion of the upper torso which is missing, potentially like an explosion of some kind, but almost to your eye looks like perhaps ripped apart by some sort of magical force. If you want to make an investigation check to see if you can learn more.
Is he dead?
Very much so.
Okay.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah. I would like to
Click
know
here.
more. Yeah.
Contact your local recruiting office.
Only a 7 on an investigation, though.
The other thing that you notice with the 7, which is not much more, is that the part that was against the wall, like the underside, is crumpled, as if it was smashed into the wall, and the wall's a little bit crushed away from it.
Okay. Quick head swivel. Is anybody looking this way? Anybody
Perception
around?
for me.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna stop using D&D Beyond for rolls. 6.
The only thing that you notice as you kind of pop your head up and like take a moment to readjust to the situation is that the dirt cloud is swirling kind of in a way that is way more stable than just a puff of cloud would be. The more you look at it now, the more it looks different from when you were examining it previously. Previously, you just saw puffs of clouds, like there was a group marching by. Doesn't really look like that.
Like
and the stuff hitting your skin is starting to hurt a little bit.
Okay.
Something definitely changed about it.
Fuck, I really want to know. Am I physically able to hide near the body? I mean, like, how out in the open are we right now?
You're in the same set of area before, so at one point it seems like, as a reminder, the way that they farmed the area around Dweller's Den is the river falling down from the surface brought soil and arable land, but that really concentrates on the part where it fell down, and you're about as far away from that as possible. This is like really rocky, barren. So you've got like mostly rocky fields that looks like maybe somebody was going to set up and farm at some point, but never really did. So it's basically barren, rocky fields with like really shitty walls around the outside. So there's not a lot to hide behind except for the walls, but it's also like pretty empty as well.
Okay, so there's no like bush I can Assassin's Creed drag the body into or anything like that.
The best you could do, there are scrubs here and there. Like this isn't compared to the rest of the Underdark. This is a great place for plants, but the best place would be, as Kaydren said, would be to kind of tuck it against a wall.
Okay.
That's why we're trying to get to the edge, because at least then we're not out in plain line of sight also. So if we want to go into the town, that's the best vector to go into the town.
Yeah, no, I see
that.
There's
no town. There's no town. It's just the tavern or the coin entrance. There's no other establishment there.
So
it's just the coin at that point?
Like floating
it's just
by
the coin.
I thought there was more buildings than just the coin.
Just empty.
Right at that, it's just a little outpost, yeah.
So here's Ratscratch's brainwave. Something happened, right? And he's been itching to use this spell that he learned.
Far away from the siphon now, which is good.
Far away from the siphon. And an opportunity has presented itself.
Okay.
But the dust cloud, it feels impending. Kind of dangerous. So there's two. Oh fuck! There's two things I want to do, and I'm not going to be able to. No, I can, but I'm gonna have to drop invisibility. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Can I drag the body behind a wall?
Very easily, yes.
All right, I'm gonna do so.
Dwaegars are not particularly heavy, and about half a Dwaegar is less heavy. So.
All right. Can the rest of the party see me? No, I can't.
Once
They
you
can't.
drop
I'm
your
invisible. Yeah.
If you were to drop your invisibility, they could see you, but they could also see you. They could also see the body start.
Just
to
kind of
move.
moving. Yeah.
Yeah, we're watching a body slowly like floating off towards a wall.
Yeah.
Make a comment about this is why I drink to everybody else.
Mhm,
Just to,
mhm.
At this point, I think I'm drinking too, and I
Yeah.
haven't
Excellent,
had
yeah,
anything to drink yet.
You're all just
I love
sitting.
the image of the rest of the party just like. Yep.
Okay. All right. Now that I have the body behind the wall, I'm dropping invisibility.
Okay.
First thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just poke my head up over the wall. Perception check. Anybody notice?
Additional question: how far is the wall between us and him now? Like, we're still walking to the wall.
So
How
when
far
he's
was
saying
that
wall,
travel?
he's talking the chest high walls.
The chest
in
high,
the farm fields.
chest high wall. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm talking about like how far until we reach the cliff face, right? From him being where he's at.
You're pretty close, about 300 feet, so you're getting
Oh,
very
okay,
parallel
okay.
to it. And
Just
he's
to paint the
about
picture of, like,
600
where we
feet
are.
from. Yeah, so he's like, so if you were to walk straight on, 300 feet to the wall. If you turn to him, he's about 100 feet to your right, and then about 700 feet or so beyond that is the dust cloud, which is pretty dramatic at this point, as you're much closer now. You're gonna do another perception check. You want to do? You want to pop your head up and look around
Just
again?
a quick peep. Just a quick old peep, and that's a natural 20.
Okay. Okay. The DC went up for that since you had just done one. But now that you're looking full on into it, two things. You don't notice any individuals or movement, except for there's a shape of some kind within the dust cloud that seems to be rocking back and forth. With a nat 20, as you look at it, it looks to be some sort of crate, potentially, or pieces of a crate that is rocking back and forth.
So...
And as you're staring at the cloud, Master Bard, you notice unmistakable signs of magic crackle through some of the swirls as they're swirling around. So it almost looks like a dust tornado with like magic whipping through it.
It's not moving in my direction.
Gives you advantage on this Arcana check. Go ahead.
Okay. It's not moving in my direction though.
Not moving at all. Give me an Arcana check at advantage. Sorry.
You got it. First was a 8. Second was an 11.
It's hard to tell from this distance, but the magic that you're seeing seems to be of the uncontrolled nature. You've seen this sort of thing from the Soul Siphon. You've heard about it from Wild Magic Surge.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be a spell that's being cast. It's more like there's some sort of uncontrolled magical burst happening in that area.
Focusing back on the body, then I am going to cast Speak with Dead.
Okay.
Burning up high level spells.
Yep.
It's like we're playing Baldur's Gate now. I love
Yeah, I
it.
want to know.
Only get 5 questions. 5 questions.
5 questions. 5 questions. Be there.
Did you say hi there?
The eyes open, kind of glazed over a little bit. The head turns towards you eerily.
Not a question yet. Just saying. What happened?
Not sure. Explosion.
From where?
From cart.
What's your name?
Damn it. 1 second.
Interesting name.
Should have seen that coming.
Who are you?
Didn't expect to have to deal with the half destroyed guy.
That's your own fault. I mean,
Duldus.
Duldus. All right, I got 2 left.
Wait, did
Shit. What am I gonna do with this?
Yes, it's Duldus.
Well, no, that would have been Duldus. He said
Which
Duldus.
is. All right, I'll give that to you, but that was close.
Oh no.
You have 2 questions left.
It's the inflection of the question. Come on now.
Real quick, this isn't a question. He looks like he is an employee of the coin or a guard or
Mercenary, as I
a
recall,
mercenary.
right?
Yeah, like
You can't
what does it
tell.
look like?
His anything that was identifiable, anything seems to have been destroyed.
What was your
So,
profession?
guard?
Or guards.
For what? Or whom?
Duraguards. Guards.
Duraguards.
Okay, so
Don't forget your Duraguards.
for what or whom? There's a kind of long pause as he looks towards. You can't tell if he's savoring the last moment of life that he's going to have here. And he gives you the answer, the most important of all the most important researchers. And his head lolls to the side.
God damn it. Okay. Well, I am committing his voice and likeness to memory and his name.
Without his consent, but sure.
Without his consent. And I will be him. For the most important.
You are the AI voice
the
actors,
most
aren't
important of researchers.
Yep,
Yes.
the AI of the fantasy world.
Yes. So check. And I'm just gonna. Is there any like rubble or something I can cover him up with? Just
You
gonna
could
cover
push
him up
some
with
of the
some.
wall onto
I'll just
him,
push
sure.
some of the wall onto him, and I'll make my way back to the group.
I'm just
you
gonna
steal
name my
his
next
identity
anchor
and then
character
shove
Deep
rocks
Fake.
on his dead body.
Deep fakes.
Yeah.
All right. You make your way back to the group. You guys see your bard returning.
Guard for
Oh, good.
the
Yasi said you were
most-
dead.
It's
Oh.
out in the open.
Say that? I don't gossip, despite being called a Karen.
Hey, so there's some shit going on over there. I don't know if you guys are aware.
I mean,
But
I see a giant tornado.
I just spoke
spinning
with
around now.
a very nice man by the name of Duldus.
The dead body
Uh-huh.
that you threw around over there? The
Yeah,
dead
yeah, yeah.
body?
No, we had a conversation.
Why'd you shove a wall on him?
Well,
Was he
I'm being-
rude to you?
no. Well, I mean, at the end, he was.
Your mother?
He was.
Calla and Kaydren are giving you these questions as they're both standing there sipping on drinks, by the way.
He was a bit on the rude side near the end. So I mean, he got what he deserved. But his
It's
name was,
already dead, bird.
no. Well, yeah. But no.
Yeah, but no.
You just talk to dead bodies now? What's going on?
Yeah. It's a thing I can do.
Is this the thing we do now?
It's a thing I can do. Yeah.
Can do.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And I'm going to continue for the rest of this campaign to only do
Okay.
it where you're not around to see it.
But I can definitely
But I can totally do it.
Okay.
And I'm going to verbally repeat the entire conversation in Duldus's voice.
You
Oh.
learn the short and brief history of Duldus, the
Yeah.
Dwagar guard.
Kind of dull, I must say.
Was dull. Yeah. Not a very interesting man at all. But
aptly named.
happily named. And I have some information if I want to be another guard named Duldus.
Certainly.
He's the guard for the most important, and I'm going to in Duldus's voice, the most important of important researchers.
Your
He's
guard.
simpler than
Yeah,
Jorts,
nice.
I guess. I just keep walking.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna turn to Dalrin and ask who's the most important of important researchers.
Oh,
Good question. Good question.
he's
What
gonna say
an
himself, my
excellent
God.
question. And certainly I would be amongst those, but those of the council would be the most important of the researchers. However, it's been some time, as you know, since I have been involved in the leadership of the researchers,
Oh, fair. Yeah.
and so I'm not sure who young Master Adaldus was referring to.
It's true. He was a bit indisposed for a bit. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I could ask him again, but all tapped out. And I don't
Kopath
think I
wasn't
could.
one of the
You
researchers,
couldn't
right?
ask him again?
I couldn't ask him again. No, I
Also,
couldn't.
also, you know that if you were to recast that spell on
wouldn't
him,
do a
it would
damn
have no.
thing. Yeah.
Kopath wasn't one of the researchers, correct, Thaloran? He's not one of the high command or anything like that.
He's a esteemed wizard, but no, was not a member of our organization.
I
He's
figured
on
as
the
much.
he's on the
part of the
Council of
government.
Dwellers Den, but he's
Yeah,
not.
he was part of the government.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted
And
to,
La
I wanted to hear the
Resistance,
words.
awkward.
I wanted to hear him say those words.
It could also be that Aldous just thinks very highly of a very low rank researcher.
But that is also completely possible. So
Let's
are we gonna
move on. Yeah, sorry for the interruption and the
No, you're all
derailment.
good.
Oh,
Do we
yeah.
want
Whoever
to
hired
climb
him
this
told
wall
I
and
am.
go around this
A little-
wild
a little.
magic? Because
Yeah, no, it's pretty wild. It was
yeah, and
there's
we
a
got an
crate
object
in the middle
that
there, just
already
floating
messes
around.
with wild magic.
Yeah, no, it was weird.
For sure.
Did it look like the crate was being carried by something, or was it just
It's
You
just
couldn't tell.
floating there,
just
Flying away.
floating,
making a whirlwind.
just spinning?
No, I would say that is quite a distraction. It is possible we could go into the
We could.
because we don't see anybody else around besides.
Nobody's seen anybody. Yep, correct.
You know, let's go check it out.
I hate you.
I
I mean, you're the best, but also I hate you. The problem is we have a wild magic device that doesn't like magic.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
we're
actually-
walking
no, we
towards an
don't.
object that
It's
is
not doing
spitting
that
wild
anymore.
magic.
No, it didn't do it the last time I
I'm holding
casted
it,
the spell.
so you just tell me where to stand. You know.
Well,
I don't know what that is.
Thaloran looks so excited. I would love to see the interaction between these two phenomenon
Oh,
if you
God.
would be so kind.
Wudao, could
And
you
he gets
throw
out
it?
his little notebook and he's ready.
I mean, like, do we really need it?
I could
Have
definitely.
you ever heard of
give
the
it a
thing called the
toss.
demon orb?
Yeah. No, can we cross the streams? Do we really need it?
You want to cross the stream?
Let's cross the streams.
I mean, he wants me to cross the stream.
I even said cross the
That's two
streams.
for streams.
Sorry.
Anybody-
Have you
who
ever
else
heard of the
votes?
thing
Who
called
else
the demon
votes streams?
Are we demon coring this right now?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're
I'm
totally.
gonna slowly start walking with the thing towards the thing.
Wudao, how far do you reckon you could throw it?
I could probably toss it.
Could you
It'll
huck it?
explode. Remember, it's unstable.
Like a cable toss,
we
just
throw
like
it
a.
up, blow up.
Please don't fuck it.
Eh.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy.
Okay.
This is fine.
Screw you, DM.
Oh,
I'll just
sorry,
keep
but I typed
slowly
that in
moving.
the chat.
I'll keep
Wudao
slowly
is-
moving forward till I feel or hear something that makes me want to
Wudao
stop.
is dexterous, not super strong.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
a little of both.
just
I'm a
keep
little
walking until it tingles, Wudao. That's when we know the range.
Is that what you're actually doing? Or are we joking around? Just to be clear.
No, I mean, like, if everybody's down, everybody seems to be down for it. So yeah, I mean, you would
I'm
also
always
just
down
go
for
and
a
walk
good
the ride.
time.
I'm the only one that's saying we're taking a wild
I'll
magic
Dorothy the hell out of
object
this. I mean,
into a thing that's making wild magic. I think it's a bad idea.
So Kaydren is standing there saying, I think this is a bad idea as you start to approach. About when you get to the point where the bodies and the wall is pushed over, you feel the kind of now familiar effect as there is a surge coming from the soul siphon.
Are you
Go ahead and
tingling
roll
yet?
a 1d100 for me.
Yeah.
You're so excited.
I am.
You did
One.
this.
For someone else to
yeah,
have
that's
it.
great. That's a 52.
Oh, that's a good number.
Probably.
Is that what you
For the
manifest,
next
man?
10 seconds, all around Wudao and the soul
Uh-huh.
siphon, falling from the sky at a very rapid rate,
Nope.
are pickles.
Sweet.
How cute!
Oh, I've never seen a pickle
I
before.
want to collect them. I want
Pickle.
to try eating one. I want to eat one. I've never had one either. Can I eat one?
size
It's a
pickles
pickle.
are they?
Yeah, are they
Wait, I
like
love
the
it.
two big
These are
pickles?
pickle
Pickles.
spears.
The
Yeah.
question is
Spears,
as he gets
like,
closer,
already
do the pickles
cut.
get bigger?
Are they hurting? Like, do they hurt?
Oh, maybe
How
they
close
do
can I
hurt.
get? Because you said rapidly falling. I don't.
Yeah, it's like
Like
Yeah, I
they've
don't
been
need that
accelerated? Like just not regular
No.
gravity pickles. They're
Like,
like
they're being
launched
hurled at us, yeah.
pickles. Fired
sorry, I'm
pickles,
gonna
if you
object
will.
I
Somebody's
want to
throwing their pickles
object to
at
the
us.
phrase regular gravity pickles. As if
I love
that's a
the
thing
phrase
we
regular
all
gravity
understand.
That makes a lot of
The
sense
pickles
to me.
pelting him right in
Yeah.
the
I'm a fan
face.
of that, to be
Can we
honest.
not all understand regular gravity pickles?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they fall faster.
Yes.
Can we
or,
get some
at a
pickles in
percent.
chat, please?
Are you going to move?
Just the regular gravity kind, though.
just bathe in the
Regular
pickles for a
pickles.
bit.
This seems like.
I mean,
Would
there's
you
a
say he's
reaction
in a
happening. That's
pickle?
what he had. I'm gonna set the thing down here and back
Oh
up.
no.
Yes.
As the 10 seconds expires, roll another 1d100 for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be at the end of every thing.
Oh, relish.
That's what I mean. He wants to research this. He's got plenty of time.
Thalren is definitely taking notes and enjoying himself.
42.
I would love that now it's relish falling.
7 more of these and we've got a Chicago hot dog, all right?
Oh my god. Wait,
Wudao,
Life, the universe, and everything.
Wudao, for the next 10 hours,
Oh, yes.
Nice.
as you were the last person to interact with the soul siphon, your voice will be dramatically higher as if that of a chipmunk.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, that's so weird for Wudao,
Nobody
but,
mention
you know.
anything.
Hey, Wudao, how you doing?
Oh, just fine.
You're only gonna have to talk like that for about 10, 12 months.
No kidding.
Yeah. It's like this forever now.
Oh my god,
is.
it's like Mickey. It sounds like Mickey.
We will make
Ah,
fun of you. Don't worry.
It's Mickey Monk.
ah,
Yep.
Mickey Monk.
ah.
So now that that's going on, and it's like there, like we can't.
This is happening.
And
This is now.
Roll a
Lauren,
1d100 for me.
Lauren,
are you going to move away or do anything?
Oh, I have moved away. That's what I said.
Oh.
I set it down and moved
But
away.
you haven't moved it. You set it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's over
no.
there, but I moved away.
Oh no. Why?
Because he wants to see what's gonna happen. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's not the right one.
Oh, I'd like to
Oh,
try
it's
one of
over
these.
here.
I'd like to try one of these pickles, honestly.
76.
Pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Are they like crunchy all the way through? They're not like the pickles that are like really wet.
I mean, you get a good variety in there
Oh,
as
okay,
it's
okay.
raining pickles.
It's raining pickles. Hallelujah.
Wudao, for the next hour, everything you see appears to be upside down.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Ugh.
I don't know if I can go pick it back up if I want
Oh,
to.
what?
I mean, whoa. Guys, I don't feel
Awful.
This thing was pretty heavy, right? I mean, like, could I do it?
This is getting pretty weird.
Oh no. Why? Why would we do
Oh, very
these things?
concerning.
Okay, I'm gonna run in and grab the box and try to get it out of there.
You hear a distant, "Oh no, this is getting really good. Don't do it,"
No,
from the
I'm gonna
background.
I'm gonna grab a pickle on the way though.
Because you
Grab
stopped.
a pickle.
Because you stopped for a pickle, go ahead and roll a 1d100 for me.
You got it.
Is that
You
what
got
we- is this what we call a snack run, by the way?
Yeah,
Like,
this
This is the best.
This is 92 with a pickle in my mouth.
I mean, it went really good with the French bread.
Yeah,
Baguette.
baguette.
With the
We're
baguette,
like
yeah.
halfway to a sub sandwich at this point.
Yeah, right?
Did you say 92?
Yeah, 92.
Yes, we did.
I'm going to read this out, and I'm going to say this is what happened with the pickle. 92. Banana in hand. The caster finds they're now holding a banana.
Is this the baguette showed up the first time around? Like,
He had a pickle and he looked out, banana.
Why is it all the
Shit!
same
Oh,
shape food?
I was
That's
expecting
not what I picked up at all.
vinegary and you know,
Where'd you get
Yeah,
that
They said
banana,
not
Ratscratch?
floor pickle, dude.
Oh,
You
no,
picked
man.
up that pickle off the
You have a
ground.
mystery banana?
It was ground pickle. Now it's ground banana.
Yeah,
Like, is it
now
peeled?
Now it's hand banana.
Peeled or unpeeled? Is my hand a banana?
It's a
Yeah,
hand
the
banana.
pickle you were holding is now banana.
Okay.
And banana.
Unpeeled.
Unpeeled. Oh, okay. Okay. So, oh, good.
Someone first.
Why did that make such a difference to you? Oh, well, that's not so bad. A
No,
peeled
that's
banana would have
okay.
been
It could have
disastrous.
been way worse. It could have been a peeled banana.
Wait, how right?
You are. What do you mean?
It's green like the pickle.
Is it
perfectly
green
edible.
or is it yellow? I mean, like,
It's
is
yellow
it
without any brown spots.
without any brown spots? So it's got a day. All right, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Perfect banana.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
perfect
the
banana.
picture, though,
I'm gonna
it
hold
does.
on to it and also grab the box
You are able to pick up the box.
and get the fuck out of the range of this thing.
You step out of the range. You feel it noticeably start to cool off.
I'm gonna walk up to the rest of the party. I'm gonna set the box down and I'm gonna peel the banana.
Did we watch him
I
pick up
peeled it and
the
then eat it.
pickle and
I
then
just-
all of a sudden it turned into a banana in his hand?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You were all watching this with some reaction between outright horror and complete fascination.
As we're looking at Wudao now talking at us in 4 octaves
And
higher.
probably walking a little oddly at this point. As
Yeah, he's
everything
having a very difficult time walking. He's tilting his head a lot.
How long is everything upside down for him?
An hour.
would
Oh,
reiterate
good.
that I feel that was a bad idea.
You know, you're
That it
probably
still
right.
was a bad idea.
Yeah, you're probably
I
right.
don't know, we got pickles though. Did
Yeah, you
got
got and a banana.
I
I
don't know about banana.
Banana.
I
You're gonna
say
make
as
me
I've
burn.
eaten part of it.
can I
Yeah,
put
no,
my hand
I'll
on
pull off a little.
Wudao and
No, I
cast?
stole it from you.
Oh, okay,
Just
okay.
took it. Yeah.
Do I have any banana?
are
Do
you
I just have
casting?
like the bananas
I'm
left?
gonna
Oh, okay.
put my hand on
Bananas?
Wudao
The
and pull him
bananas,
away
yeah.
from the soul siphon
To the bottom.
first.
The bottom of the
With
banana.
safe distance
Look
away
at
from the
you
soul siphon.
learning and paying attention. I love it.
When have I cast my spells in range of the soul siphon yet?
I think we all
Once,
have
once.
once. We
The
all
first
have.
I
We all
time.
learned
have.
my lesson long ago.
Ratscratch is like we all have because I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
I
Will
have
it?
never done that.
I haven't.
Right.
refuse.
You feel
can't cast
you,
spells, but that's okay. I'm
Wudao,
going
you have this
to-
weird sensation
When we're
as
at a safe distance, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Wudao.
Dispel pickles.
okay. So Wudao, you have this weird feeling as
You've just gotten used to everything
Kaydren
being
puts his
upside down.
hand onto
Yeah.
you. It looks like he's putting it underneath of you, like you're feeling quite nauseous with this. He guides you away. Walking is difficult as the ground is upside down, the walls are upside down. You are having a hard time focusing on anything, but Kaydren walking on his head somehow guides
Yeah.
you away, and you feel this kind of sensation drift away from you. Things feel like they've dropped back into alignment for you. You feel a little bit more
That
calm.
was pretty weird. I don't know.
Oh, thank God.
Well done.
How about we not mess with the wild magic next time?
What have we learned today?
Yeah.
That was pretty silly.
Wild magic bad. I thought we already knew that, but apparently we needed a refresher course.
So I said absolutely nothing. We will do it again next time.
Learned nothing.
Hey, after you, Calla, drag that box right back into the whirlwind.
No.
Good things.
I
Okay.
am gonna go get one more pickle.
Are we gonna climb the wall now? Eat that banana. Get that energy, and let's get up this wall.
Get a pocket pickle for the road, and
Get
then
that potassium.
I mean, how about this? If you want to go investigate the box, you can go without the soul siphon.
Mr. Prime Minister, bring that wall down.
no. Let's, as tempting as that is, and the pile of pickles now, just there.
Just know that you have not had a pickle yet.
It's like a 15-foot radius of pickles.
Yeah.
I've never had a pickle. Ratscratch has never had a pickle.
Oh,
I think
That's-
that's no angel.
It's my tragic backstory right there.
When I created him, never
Never had a pickle. He's never had a pickle.
All right, as Ratscratch picks up a pickle and you guys make your way towards the wall, we'll end tonight's session,
Yeah.
which predictably went nowhere as you
Sure did.
instead
We
messed
made
with
it.
reality.
Went to a makeshift restaurant.
Did you not see the pickles?
Sandwich
We
shop.
made it 300 meters.
We went to a restaurant called Regular Gravity Pickles.
It's out of this
And it's
world.
just
Don't worry.
baguettes with pickles.
Oh my god.
You know.
Well done, team. Well done.
I just wanted to climb a
Classic.
wall.
Classic D&D.
You'll get there one day.
just give us time.
All right. How is everybody for May 7th? Not next week, but the following.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's fine.
I ain't got shit.
Good. Let's do it on May 7th. I'll be in California next week, but after that, I would like to play Get to the things where you start to make
our
progress.
Sandwiches. What do we
No,
do?
no, we're gonna
we
just-
can put banana in our sandwich.
Yeah, it's on the side.
Banana
It's
pudding.
I can see
banana
all
bread.
100 options, and I am hopeful that some of them happen.
Was there any was there relish
Mayo,
and
mustard.
jardinera and a hot dog? Like could I have made a Chicago dog by
Alright, Matthew.
staying at the
Calla.
Wild Magic long enough?
At the Wild Magic restaurant.
Yeah.
You're just
You
standing there with your
definitely-
beak open, just waiting for food to just like hit you in the face.
There definitely are other food-related
Oh, good,
searches.
good, good,
Put it
good.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there a mayonnaise
sprinkled
one?
amongst the death.
Yeah, some dev was hungry when they made that list.
I thought there was a
There, Shannon.
mayonnaise one.
There may or may not be one.
Yeah.
There
Wow.
mayo or may
Mayo
not.
or may not.
Oh my god.
With that pun,
Oh.
Nailed
we're done.
it.
Bye, internet.